Hey, what's up, y'all? Welcome back. I'm Van. We are all the LFR family. Thank you so much for pulling up and clicking the play button. Hopefully, you hit that like button as well, for that is the only price of admission for our videos. Okay, I'm about to play a video that might piss some of you off. All right, but I'm gonna need for you to hit the like button. That's for the LFR family. That's for this channel. That's for our community, not for Van Lathan. Okay. All right, so I want you to communicate what you think, your thoughts. Brutal honesty only inside of the chat. All right. I encourage it. But I want you to also share this bad boy, like this video. All right. Let's go and jump into it. You about to hear some things. Okay.
I choose to believe that Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick.
Why do you choose to believe that?
That's why I choose to believe.
Because it's more fun to believe that?
No, so I choose to believe that. So you guys can say whatever you want to say. MAGA right has chosen to believe that your plane is in danger of falling out of the sky if a black woman is the pilot. The MAGA right has chosen to believe that a black person cannot be duly elected as the mayor of a city without DEI being involved. The MAGA right has chosen to believe so many different things, and I choose to believe that Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick. And that is my choice. And I can't be canceled for it. I can't be admonished for it. I don't want anyone in any way denying my free speech, my free thought, as Kanye West said, to believe that Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick. And I don't think in my choice, allegedly, it didn't happen once. It happened several different times in several different locales.
That is what you're choosing to believe.
I'm choosing to believe that Donald Trump sucked Bill Clinton's dick in Vegas, that he sucked Bill Clinton's dick in Trump Tower, that they had a Key West interlude, that maybe in Abu Dhabi this happened. All different types of places, that there were quickies, that there were long sessions, that sometimes it was just jacking off. Sometimes they were both shirtless and Trump. I'm choosing to believe that this is one of the greatest love stories of our times. And I'm saying right now, I support that shit. A lot of people were like, yo, y'all are being homophobic. No, we're being interested. And there's a difference. No one has said that this was wrong. No one has said that this is something that shouldn't have happened. But what I'm choosing to believe is that this happened. And I'm not going to let Mark Epstein or anybody else subtract from what I believe is one of the enduring relationships in American politics, which is the sexual relationship. Sex.
All right. So my 2 pennies is this. It was comedy on his part. I'm believing. He has a podcast called Higher Learning. Van Lathan, he was once on TMZ. That's where he got his start. Please, when you comment Van, when you talk about Van, please put Van Lathan when you're talking about him. And you just put LFR family when you're talking about me in the comment section on this post. But so he was on TMZ. Apparently he got into a situation with one of the people, probably Harvey, I don't know. And there was some blows thrown. No diddy. Pause. And he lost his job, but he is still very much a part of the media. He appears on CNN often. His platform, Higher Learning Podcast, is where all of Blue Sky tune into for their news, for their politics conversations. Yeah, the people that love Swollen Martin, the people that love Don Lemons, the people that have an affinity for Jasmine Crockett. They love this brother right here. Now, he thought it would be absolutely hilarious to draw that comparison with MAGA having the thought processes that MAGA have as far as the DEI. Don't trust the flight if it has a black woman flying it. And he knows what actually is going on. He's had conversations with Scott Jennings, who, in my opinion, crushed him in a few conversations on CNN. And he has a real understanding of exactly what people mean when we talk about DEI. He's also from the group of individuals who like to claim that they are black for black only, for black supports only, but they won't acknowledge that DEI not only does it hold us back. Yes, it helps, but it also hold us back because it cripples us. It's nothing but a crutch, but it also benefits white women a lot more than it does any other group that benefits off of DEI. He knows this because he has done his own research. The brother is actually extremely intelligent. I'm thinking that since he's still locked into his, you know, his niggerdom, and he like to use his platform to say what he want to say, act how he want to act, speak how he want to speak. It is what it is. He's an educated nigga, is what he is. And I can't knock him for that because I am also an educated nigga, just not with the college degrees and everything, just different, life educated nigga. And I say nigga because I'm still the same Van I was ever since I was a young kid. I grew up a certain type of way. I've always had certain mannerisms. People know me for what they know me for, good, bad, or indifferent. And I still speak how I want to speak, carry myself how I want to carry myself. I just put God and family first, which has made me a far better man. You have people like Van Lathan who does not put God first. He put black people first. He put culture first. And what they don't understand is people that put culture first don't really pass on the principles necessary in order for us to continue to thrive and do great in life. All we do is provide them with crutches, and we cripple them with all of the help that they didn't earn and honestly don't deserve. And I say don't deserve because they didn't work for it, they didn't study for it, they didn't sacrifice for it. But he also supports all of the people, black people specifically, who believe they have earned it through blood. They have earned it through lineage. They have earned it through heritage. They have earned it through the blood of our ancestors. And that is not the truth. You have people like myself and people like Van Lathan who, no matter how far we've gone in life, we've gotten that through grind, through hustle. We got that through not being afraid to use our gifts and our talents for what we want, not being afraid to go hard, not being afraid to fail publicly, and just being bold about going for ours. But that's the thing that messes me up about him because although I understand how he can be thoughtful and considerate of everything when it comes to his own future, he didn't wait for anybody to do anything for him. But he's on that side that want to do for everybody else simply out of the goodness of their heart. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But just like the Lord, Jesus, he will ask people, do you want to walk? Do you want to be made whole? And he did that for a reason, because Jesus was not a socialist. Jesus was not a Marxist. He wasn't a communist. Jesus asked people, do you want to be made whole? Do you want to be saved? And if they wanted that, if that was their heart desire, then he helped them move in that direction as long as they did their part too. That's where conservatives are. And a lot of people like Van Lathan and the young lady on the show and everybody that listened to their show and appreciate every single thing that he says, even the vile comments about our president. They don't mind holding our people back by crippling us with crutches like DEI. So, have a lot of our people been helped through DEI? Hell yes. Hell yeah. Have a lot of our people been helped through selling crack? Yes. Hell yes. I got family members who have paid bills, bought homes, bought cars, went on trips, paid for food, all this other stuff. So have they been helped by doing something they shouldn't have been doing? Yes, they have. But do we also turn around and blame everybody else but ourselves for the drug epidemic, the crack epidemic, our part in it, saying that Ronald Reagan dropped crack off in the hood. That's not the case. Ronald Reagan dropped off cocaine. He allowed cocaine to be dropped off by the CEA or whoever was a part of that whole thing. They dropped off cocaine. But black people, being the creative culture that we are, the creative people that we are, we decided to put a little bit of baking soda and some ice to it and whip the pot and sell it up. I mean, make it solid and cut it into little rocks and then sell it to our own community, and then act as if we're only doing that so we can survive. When we were doing it, we were killing other people so that we can move ahead of them. Tell me how honorable that is. How come, as strong as we are as a people, every part of our story is us acting as if we are subjugated to someone else's might and someone else's strength, when we're supposed to be the most mightiest people, most beautiful, most established, most creative and powerful people there is. So many other adjectives you want to add to it. So that oxymoron, I mean, well, not necessarily, that ideology is something that smart black people are running away from. So what he tried to do, as far as comparing MAGA's made up thoughts about things and just running with it, that was not correct, or as they say, a false equivalency. All right. Shout out to Renee Suzanne for helping me with my stuff by sending me this thesaurus. I don't know if it's racist or not for a white woman to send a black man a thesaurus telling him that he needs to use better words. I don't know if that's racist. I don't know. I'm just going to put it out there. I'm not trying to prove it. I just want her to disprove it. I'm just saying. Nah, thank you. I appreciate it. But at the end of the day, y'all let me know whatever y'all want me to know about this in the comments below. If you have yet to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you do so on your way out the door. I love y'all. Thank you so much for pulling up. And don't forget, if you want that Mito Blue, that methylene blue from Blue Turner, get it. Tablet form, very small, pack a punch. Man, go ahead and take care of your stuff. Love y'all. See y'all in the next one. We have been helping people grow online. It has been absolutely amazing. We have helped many content creators get from zero to monetization in under 30 days. We even have a couple of these superstars who did it in 1 or 2 weeks. If you want to learn how to do YouTube, I don't care your age, I don't care what skills or talents you have. Trust me, I can help you do it effortlessly. Just reach out to me with the word coach and we can get it done. One more thing. We have a YouTube course that I just now created. I'm extremely proud of, and a lot of people are getting so much from. Purchase that course and work with us. You can join our private Facebook group and our daily group calls, which is 3 to 5 days per week, and you can learn so much more than you've ever learned before. I can't wait to hear from you. Love you. Peace.